All right, so Alex, we're going to do today part of a set as a fraction. Alex, look at me. Now, tell me about a fraction. What is a fraction?
Part of a whole
Or part of a
group.
Excellent. We've talked about part of a whole. If we have a Hershey's candy bar and we break it into 3 parts, each of those parts are going to be considered what?
Fraction.
Fractions. This part would be what?
1/3.
1/3. This part would be?
1/3.
This part would be?
1/3.
Okay, so that's part of a whole. That's part of a whole candy bar. Alex, I need your eyeballs up here, please. All right, now, the second part of that definition that you told me has to do with part of a group. All right, let's say I have a necklace. So I'm going to do some beads on a necklace. How many beads do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6 beads. They're different colored beads, okay? But I have a group of beads, don't I? So that's a group, right? Now, I'm going to break those up into groups depending on their color. I have 2 red beads, 2 yellow beads, and 2 more red beads. Okay, it's a little pattern, right? 2 red, 2 yellow, 2 red. All right. So I'm going to write these, though, as part of a group of beads. All right. So how many parts do I have?
6.
I have 6 parts, don't I? So each part, or each bead, is going to be a part of the group. All right. So this would be 6 parts. Remember, the bottom, the denominator, is always the total number of parts, right? So this bead would be 1/6. This would be 1/6, 1/6.
1/6, 1/6, 1/6.
Okay. Each of them would be 1/6. Now, what if I wanted to know how many in the group were red beads? Okay, we still have to realize that we still have the same number of parts, right? So I'm going to do red beads. How many parts are there on the necklace?
6.
6. How many of those beads are red?
4.
4. So read that fraction for me.
4, 6.
So there are 4 out of the 6 that are red. How would I do for yellow?
2, 6.
2, 6. I have 1, 2 yellow beads. So that fraction would be 2 out of my 6 beads. Does that make sense? And together, if I have 4 and 2, that would be 6, right? So 6, 6 would be the entire group. All right. Let's do that again. Let's pretend I have some chips. Okay. I'm going to play a game. And I have a group of chips. You know what? Let's do something a little bit more fun. Let's do a group of animals. Okay? All right. In my group of animals, I'm going to have dogs, cats, and mice. All right. I'm going to have 3 dogs, 5 cats, and 6 mice. And this in my group of animals. How many animals do I have altogether?
14.
Okay, 8 plus 6 is 14 animals. Okay, how many in the group are cats? 5.
14.
5 out of the 14. If I were to write that as a fraction of the group, 5/14 are cats. How many, what fraction are mice?
6, 14.
6 out of the 14 are mice. And what fraction of the group is dogs? 3/14. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do it as a fraction of a whole or as a fraction of a group. And you can break your group up. I could do the classroom. I could do what fraction of the group are boys and what fraction of the group are girls. Or I could do what fraction of the children have blonde hair and what fraction of the children have dark hair. You can do it however you want. It's kind of fun. Okay, and that pretty much is our lesson for today. Make sure, Witten, you're working on your multiplications. I think you're on the 4s, and if you can get the 5s in there too, that'd be great. So for our biblical worldview, Psalm 147:4. Does anybody remember what that scripture is about? He numbered the what? He numbered the stars and named each one of them. So counting the stars took a lot of math, didn't it? Lots of math. And what does he know about our hair? He knows how many
we have.
exactly, and even how many is in the brush from our morning brushing of our hair, and how many's left, right? So he does subtraction too. All right. Any questions, Alex? All right. Thank you.